Hello, my dear students of Class 11 IPS. Good morning to all of you. I believe that all of you are fit and fine by the grace of God in the kind company of your parents. In our academic pursuit, today we are going to start a poem. The title of the poem is Childhood, written by Marcus Nathan. In this poem, the poet presents the theme of innocence, simplicity, and purity of heart, which are the divine qualities and which make our childhood a golden period. In this poem, the poet is asking the questions when and where he lost his childhood. So the tone of the poem is sad because he's missing the innocence, simplicity, and the purity of heart which he had in his childhood. The poem starts with the idea of the poet that as we grow, certain qualities of our childhood are missing. The poem is presenting the universal theme also that in this life, the childhood, which is a golden period, is vanished by the maturity of the people. Here in the poem, the poet hints at the hypocrisy, rationalism, and the element of ego which are prevailing in our society. The poem is in the form of rhetoric questions which the poet has been asking to himself in order to get the answer of these two questions when and where he lost his childhood. He is thinking. The poem has the four stanzas. In the first stanza, the poet is highlighting that perhaps it was the time when he ceased to be 11, or he realized that hell and heaven are imaginary things. This realization or this period when he ceased to be 11, he is thinking is the period when he lost his childhood. In the second stanza, he is talking about the hypocrisy of the people. He points out that perhaps it was the time when he came to know that the adults are contradictory in their behavior. What they say and what they do are quite different things. They talk of love, they preach of love, but in their behavior, no loving is there. So the poet wants to say that when he came to this realization that the adults are hypocrites, perhaps that was the occasion when he lost his childhood. In the third stanza, where the poet is talking about the individuality, he is telling that perhaps he lost his childhood when he started having self-identity. He starts that he has his own mind, he has his own thinking, his thoughts are his own, but earlier he used to be one among others. So this element of individuality is also responsible, according to the poet, that has taken him away from childhood. In the fourth and last stanza, he is talking about that he is in the grip of worldly activities. Therefore, he doesn't know the place where his childhood has gone. But he also points out in conclusion that it has gone to the infant phase. It means childhood is hidden in the face of infant. It means the poet wants to say that our divine qualities or our innocence, simplicity, and purity of heart are found so long as we are in our infancy stage. When the stage of when this process of growing up starts, we become rational, we become hypocrite, and we go away from our divine qualities. So this poem presents the effect of rationalism, the effect of growing up, the effect of coming across the worldly activities. This world is too much with us, and when we are in the grip of these worldly activities, we go away from our innocence, our simplicity, and purity of the heart. Poet also points out that our rationalism or our questioning attitude is also responsible for taking us away from God and religious beliefs. So this was all about your poem, Childhood. I think the contents are clear. Some questions have been given you in the assignment. Please try to answer the questions of assignment in a well-maintained fair notebook so that they can be verified and your record can be updated. Thank you very much.